Hi, everybody. Sam here. I am so excited to have my friend Denise here with me today. We are going to be talking with you a little bit about the B word. Yes, the B word. Healing one boundary at a time, the virtual summit that's coming up in July. And Denise is one of our amazing speakers. I got connected to her actually through a Russell Brunson thing, and now we're actually doing some different stuff together. And I've really been excited to be connected to her. So, Denise, just tell me, for everybody that doesn't know you, a little bit just about who you are, how you help in the world, and then we'll talk a little bit about boundaries.
Okay. I'm Denise Hunter, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I also am a coach for women who have experienced infidelity in their relationships. So I'd like to help anybody out who has been there. I have been there and am healed from that and like to help them along their journey of healing.
Yeah, that's so important because unfortunately it happens. It happens more often than we realize, and it's
Yeah.
not always something we're expecting or even is on the radar. And so being able to have somebody to support us along that journey is a really, really good thing. So let's talk a little bit about boundaries then. And I don't want you to give away what you're going to talk about at the summit, but just let's just talk about when you think about your life and how you help in the world, whether it's with your social work or with your women's work. And there's probably some overlap there, but what do boundaries mean to you?
Well, I think with boundaries, we are teaching people how to treat us through our boundaries. So as we set up and as we enforce our boundaries, we then teach people. Which is important because if we don't have boundaries, then people end up walking on us. They end up taking advantage of us. They end up just hurting us in the process, and then we get hurt. And it's not our fault; it's their fault. But we need to take responsibility for ourselves as well and try and do the best we can with setting our boundaries and sticking to them. A lot of times there are a lot of myths around boundaries, and I don't want to give away what I'm going to talk about, but there are a lot of myths around boundaries. So um, those
Yeah, what you're saying is so true, and that we have to enforce them, right? And so if we didn't enforce them, and so we have to take personal responsibility for that, right? And I think part of the thing is what I have found working with women is so many of us don't set boundaries because we don't know who we are and what matters to us.
yes,
So as you go through this healing journey, whether it's with me or somebody like Denise or any of the other amazing women that are going to be speaking, knowing who you are is critical because if you don't, you won't know what boundaries to create and then enforce. And so we have right at 30 women. I think there's 31 women that are signed up to be speakers at this event, and everybody's bringing a different level of experience or a story from their life to really help the women that are watching and connecting to learn more about boundaries and how to actually make your life better because of them, because you can heal one boundary at a time. And so
absolutely.
I'm so excited, Denise, that you're here, that you're going to be one of the speakers. And there'll be a link below where you can actually sign up. It is free to sign up for the summit. And for most of these summits, if you've been around for a while, you know there's always like a VIP upgrade where you get like the replays. And yes, we're doing that. And yes, you do get the replays for lifetime. But you also get something else. This is the best VIP. This is our fourth summit, and this is the best VIP package we've been able to put together. And I am so stinking excited about it. So you won't be asked to pay anything when you first set up. When you go in and you set up your account to say, yes, I want to come to the summit, you don't have to worry about being upsold anything there. You'll just get into the community, get into the space, get comfortable, then you'll know what the VIP is. You can choose it or not. There's not going to be any pressure to do that. But if you're able to and you're excited about it as much as I am when you see what it is, we'd love to have you upgrade to VIP. Denise, any kind of closing thoughts before we close today?
No, I'm just very excited about the summit as well. I think we're going to have some amazing speakers, and I think that we're all going to have something that we can take away from the summit.
100%. I agree. Thank you for being here with me today. I can't wait to see you later.
Thank you.